But just so you know, it is week 13 of the NFL season.
That's right.
And if your kid's Christmas list is longer than the string of Christmas lights, we can help you out with that.
Yeah, John and his tiny sports bettor expert, they're here to make some money on the latest installment of Child's Play.
We're here to make money for you. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
Sibilance.
All right, guys, decent week last week. We went 2-1. We're now 14-13 on the year. That's a winning season, but we're getting down to the final weeks of the season. Before you know it, we're going to have to talk to our families again on Sunday.
Oh, God.
John.
So let's get to it. Game one. This is what I like to call an Andy Cohen Bowl.
Oh.
Andy Cohen Bowl.
Yeah, Andy Cohen.
Okay.
It's a game featuring teams from cities that have Real Housewife franchises.
That's hilarious.
Okay, makes
That's
sense.
hilarious.
I did the analysis. There's 14 of them on the NFL schedule this year.
Oh.
This time, it's the Jets and Falcons, New York and Atlanta. Although I'm calling the Jets New Jersey, because that's where they're located.
Yeah.
So it's New Jersey versus Atlanta. Atlanta is 5-6 this year, but somehow they're leading their division. And that's how. I'll tell you how. It's because the NFC South stinks.
Oh.
I said what I said.
Oh. Okay, Nene.
Winning the NFC South is like being the most stable housewife. It's like, oh, congratulations.
Not saying much.
Yeah. The Jets, they're a soap opera in their own right. Aaron Rodgers keeps hinting that he's going to come back from his ruptured Achilles this year. It's not going to happen. Meanwhile, on the field, the Jets offense is struggling more than Teresa Giudice with a dictionary. She once called Jekyll and Hyde heckle and jive.
Stop making up stuff.
I'm not making that up. She said that. When she makes a recipe, she has ingredients.
You know, that's how.
The Jets are getting 2.5 points at home. Here's the Child's Play. That's Sky from Paw Patrol.
Oh, Paw Patrol.
All right, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Jets and Falcons. Who do you like? Ooh, the Falcons. All right, so we're going.
Did I say, well, Sky likes the Falcons?
That's what she tells me what to say.
Oh, got it.
We do that pretty much all day.
Oh, wow.
Daddy, say this. Daddy, pretend this. Game 2, Denver and Houston. Before the season started, I would have bet these two teams would be competing for the #1 draft pick. Instead, they're competing for a playoff spot, which is probably why I still work here. I take gambling advice from a 4-year-old. Nonetheless, the Broncos started the season 1-5. They've now won 5 straight. Russell Wilson still hasn't.
Oh, wow.
And by it, I mean mobility, a good arm, no friends on the team.
Aww. Little Rusty.
Listen, if you believe
like him.
if you believe the stories from his old teammates, he was good, but corny.
Oh.
What is wrong
Well,
with
what's wrong with that?
Last year he was bad and corny. This year Look, I'm just saying. Going by what the guys that played with him were saying.
Gets the job done,
That's
though.
right.
Sure.
Guy. Aw.
Joke there, I'm going to skip it. Meanwhile, Houston has been like my most recent performance review. Surprisingly good.
Wow.
They lost to Jacksonville last week, but the Texans are 6-5 and in the playoff hunt. They're favored by 3.5 at home this week. Here's the Child's Play. Okay, Broncos and Texans. Who do we like? The Broncos. Is that who Sky likes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2.
Getting help there.
Right.
Okay, so apparently Sky likes the corny but good Russell Wilson.
Okay.
And final game, guys. It's the marquee matchup of the week, Niners and Eagles. This is a rematch of last year's NFC Championship game. Could be a preview of this year's game. The Niners, they're back on track after they hit a rough patch in the middle of the year, but they throttled Seattle last week in the Patagonia Tech Bro Vest Bowl.
That is not the name.
It's Seattle versus San Francisco.
Oh.
You're so wrong.
Wow.
Look, that if they got a corporate sponsor for the game, that would be it.
True story.
Now, it's going to be a tougher test this week. The Eagles are 10-1 after they beat Buffalo in overtime last week. Jalen Hurts
Say his name again.
Jalen Hurts.
Thank you.
Scored the walk-off touchdown. Now, last time we had Jalen on this segment, I showed this video you're about to see, and let's just say that Courtney and Tracy were interested.
Have you seen his latest walking video?
I have not.
Child, turn
I
off
just
the lights
I
and
just
light a
re-racked
candle.
this one. But anyway, it's funny that you mentioned that because I'm starting to think that Jalen and his management team are specifically targeting the auntie market.
Oh, they know what they're doing. They absolutely know what they're doing.
Because I think you and Tracy.
Look at that thing around his neck.
You might be the victims of a propaganda campaign here because take a look at this tweet from a Philly sports reporter. It says, after the game, Jalen took over the aux and put on Golden Time of Day by Frankie Beverly and Maze. Now, I'm telling you.
Nobody else in the locker room is listening to Frankie Beverly and Maze.
But there's a funny thing, though. He also created a playlist for Apple Music called Jalen Hurts, my go-to playlist. Oh. Would you like to know what's on there?
Absolutely.
How about Angel by Anita Baker?
Anita Baker.
How about Is This the End by New Edition?
She's done. Where's your fan?
I'm telling you, you guys are being targeted.
My playlist.
Also, My by Johnny Gill.
Put on that red dress. Step on his high heels.
He's 25 years old.
I know.
He was
That's
not
why we're
born when these songs came out. Now listen, I don't know how much the power of thirst can affect the outcome of a game, but I do know this. The Eagles are 2-point underdogs at home, and here's the child's play. All right, big one here. 49ers and Eagles. Who do you like? The Eagles?
Sky's trying to put over her face.
No.
Sky wants to wear the helmet.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to recap here, telling you, he's tapping into the very lucrative auntie market.
Hey, Auntie.
We're going with Atlanta -2.5, Denver +3.5, in Philadelphia +2 points.
I want you to know how hard I'm fighting doing a body roll right now. Fighting.
Finger guns one. Never, ever, ever. He knows what he's doing.
He knows good music. He absolutely knows. His manager is my sorority sister. She knows her audience. So she knows what she's doing.
Last time we had him on, this was you and Tracy. And you know, he works in the community. He's got an all-woman management.
He does.
They just...
He's an all-female management team. His girlfriend is lovely,
Yes.
smart, accomplished.
Producer Cameron called it the Thirst Cast.
Oh, we gotta
he
get
is
the
an-
next walking
look,
video.
he is
Were
an
you calling the walking
incredibly
video?
han-
You call him the walking video?
He's an incredibly handsome young man.
It's just walking.
So,
Essence, okay, so short. It's very similar to something like this.
Slow-mo. Like,
Essence Magazine, they write the best lines on their social media account. And they're like, no music necessary. This is telling its own story. You know what's happening.
they probably spend an hour, getting ready just for that walk. It's kind of, the walk, I guess, nowadays.
It's the walk. The walk to the locker room.
all right, guys, that was child's play.
Oh, boy.
But really not for children at the end there.